welcome back to the RC store, and my name's Ammo. If you haven't already seen this, this is the FSR Model GT. We have previously done a video on this, running stock out the box. If you haven't seen that video, there's a link at the top right hand corner of the screen. Click it and be sure to check it out. So in this particular video, what we're going to do is upgrade the pinion gear. Now what that's going to allow us to do is gain some more top speed. So the actual car from factory comes with a 12-tooth pinion gear. We're going to take that off and we're going to replace it with a 14-tooth pinion gear, which hopefully gives us a better top speed. So let's just whip this body shell off, guys. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, and if you don't want to miss any further content, smash that notification button, guys. It really does help. And for all our new viewers, guys, have a look at some of our old videos and let us know what you think to them. So I'm just going to whip this shell off. Pop that on the side. This thing's a little beast, this is. So if we bring the camera in closer, I'll actually show what we're actually going to do to this today. So we take off this clip just here, and that's going to allow us to remove this guard and have a look at the pinion gear. So as you can see, the pinion gear is just here. What we need to do is remove these bolts, maybe a couple of others, get this bracket off, get this motor out. Once this motor's out, take off the grub screw, replace it with the pinion gear that I've got here, which is a 14-tooth pinion gear. I'm going to take the 12-tooth off, put the 14-tooth on, and go give it a rip. So guys, I've just disconnected the fan bolts from underneath. So that's now loose and out the way. I've just taped up these wires just so I know which one goes where. So that's done, and I've just disconnected them. And now we've got to take off the Allen bolts for the motor housing, get this out, then take the bracket off the motor so we can access the pinion gear, and then swap the pinion gear out. There we go. That's the motor removed, guys. So now what we need to do is access that pinion gear just there. But just to make it slightly easier, I'm going to take this off, and then I'll access the pinion gear, and then we'll change that around. So these bolts are thread locked on, so they're a little bit of a pain. Now it's just the pinion gear to remove. So new pinion gear, new grub screw. We will put some thread lock on this just to make sure that it sticks on properly and doesn't unravel itself. Just to show you guys, before I put this on, the difference in the size of the pinion gears. So you got your 12 tooth and your 14 tooth. So we're going for the bigger one, get some higher top end speeds. So we're using the 242 Loctite medium strength. Alright, so the motor mount's back on, guys. The pinion gear's on, it's all tightened up. Slide this back in, and then we just need to mesh it up. Right, there you have it, guys. So it's all meshed up. We have obviously left a little bit of play between the gears to mesh it correctly, or it'll be way too tight. So we've done that. Everything's Loctited. We're just going to pop all these connectors back together, which I'll do now, which is straightforward. And obviously, because we've labeled them, we know which one goes where. There's no messing around. We'll put the fan back on, bolt the fan in, get some batteries in, and we'll take it from there. Let's go. just done a run in this car park. Number one, this car is extreme basher. It is low though. It's catching on all the little bumps. There's a little metal grid just running across, and it's catching that when we give it full throttle. As you see, it flipped. I don't really want to risk hitting that at full throttle. However, I can't get full throttle down this stretch. I reckon this car now with this high pinion gear would be 90 mile an hour plus, and with the upgraded batteries that we've put in it, easily 90 mile an hour plus. May even be touching 100 mile an hour. What we need is ideally more space. Unfortunately, outdoors it's absolutely raining at the minute, and due to the rain, we won't be taking it out on the rain. You know what's going to happen in the rain, it's just going to obliterate itself. However, another thing that we have noticed with the high-speed pinion gear, it doesn't drift as much, where with the low-speed pinion gear, it's absolutely getting the back end out. You can see donuts, you can literally bash it. With the high-speed pinion gear, which is a 14 tooth, the old one was a 12 tooth, with the 14 tooth pinion gear, a lot more top end. We haven't maxed it out, but the torque's a little less. I guess it's great if you want to do high-speed runs, but for street bashing, etc., the 12 tooth pinion gear, I would probably stick to myself. This is just way too quick for everyday life. But let's carry on and let's see what we can get out of it. Guys, what did you think? The FSR Model GT. It's an absolute weapon. For those of you who haven't got one, guys, you should go out there and get one. If you want the ultimate basher, it's a hell of a car. High-speed pinion gear, guys, if you can find the space for it, it'll be absolutely amazing. But finding the sort of location for it is just too hard. But guys, amazing car, and I'd always recommend everyone to buy one. I've actually got two. So one I'm going to use for high speed, and the other one I'm going to use just for complete bashing. Guys, if you like what you've seen, like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to smash them notification buttons. We'll see you in the next one.